Hey sweet friends, today I decided that I was going to bring out my very old cookbook, which, look at this thing, right? So this was given to me when Daryl and I got married, so it's almost 40 years old, and it was filled with all kinds of recipes in it. So I'm gonna be making refrigerated lemon pie squares. These are so good, I love them so much. So it's a layered dessert, so it's so good. So what you do is you're gonna make the crust first. So you need 2 cups of flour, so I've already put my flour in here. You're gonna need 2 sticks of butter. So I'm gonna add my sticks of butter, and they are softened. So we've got 1, 2 sticks, and then I'm gonna need 2 tablespoons of sugar. So here's 1 and 2. And then you just mix this up with your hands. So you mix this up really well. And then you're gonna press it down in your 9x13 pan. Okay. So I'm gonna work on this and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so what I do is I've now gotten both of my hands involved. And so you're just gonna make this, you're just gonna mix it and mix it until it all comes together. Now, sometimes what I do when I'm mixing it is I'll even rub it like this to be able to get all the butter mixed in with the flour. Okay, now I'm getting a soft dough is forming. Okay, like this. All right, and then I'm gonna put this in my 9x13 pan. I'm gonna pull this toward me, and then basically you're just going to, I'm just gonna break this up a little bit, and then you're just gonna press it into the bottom of your pan. Okay? So you press, press, press. And you wanna get it you wanna make sure that it's kind of as even as it can be across the bottom. Okay, let me see, turn it this way. And we're gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes. Okay. And that's it. And I'll be back after 20 minutes. Okay, so once you get the crust done, then the next layer that you do is you need 2 blocks of cream cheese softened. So I'm gonna stick this in my bowl. This in my bowl. Scrape that, get all that good cream cheese, because we want all of it, right? Okay. And then to this, you're gonna add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then you just use your hand mixer and you go to town. Ooh. You wanna mix this up really well. So you've got your shortbread crust. You get that baked and then you let it cool. And then this is gonna be the next layer. Now I made another recipe. If you go to MissAnniesHomeandKitchen.com and if you look up lemon lasagna, that is so good. And that was made using golden Oreo cookies, and it's a no bake, so you don't put anything in the oven. So this is similar to that, except you make your own crust, right? All right, So that is our layer. All right, so the next thing you need is you just need 2 boxes, the small boxes. These are the 3.4 ounces of instant lemon pudding. So you need 2 of those, and you're gonna dump them into your bowl. I love everything lemon. Do you guys love lemon? I love it. Anything really citrus. I love lemon. I love lime. I love orange. I love it. All right, and then I've got some whole milk. I'm gonna make this a pudding, and so whole milk is ideal, but if you just have 2% or 1%, you can use that, but it might not be as thick. And then I'm gonna put 2 3/4 cup of milk. So here's my 2 cups. Pour this right in here. I love these measuring cups. They are dry, they're for dry and for your liquid. And see on the inside, you can see what the measurements are. It's so great, I just love it. You can find these on my favorites. And I need now 3/4 of a cup. If you go to MissAnniesHomeAndKitchen.com, you can find everything that you need. All the stuff that I use is on my Amazon storefront. So now I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of milk, and then you just begin to whisk this like crazy. So you're just gonna stir this around and stir this around until it gets really, really thick, all right? I'm gonna fast forward this. All right, now let's put everything together. So we've got our crust that is cooled. I actually took it out of the oven and I put it in my freezer and I let the freezer cool it. I love that little trick. If you need to cool something down quickly, put it in either your refrigerator or your freezer. It's like, it works like a charm. It's perfect. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we are just going to add that cream cheese layer that we made, and we're gonna spread it over this crust. So, just gonna kind of dollop it around that crust so that it's easier, to me, it's easier to spread if you just don't put everything right in the middle and then try to spread it. But some of you have been cooking way longer than Miss Annie, and I'm sure that you have a better trick than me. All right, so you're just going to layer this, press this, spread. You're gonna spread it. And you're gonna try to get it as evenly as possible. Because remember, we're making that wonderful, yummy, layered dessert. Oh, it's coming up a little bit. I'm gonna be a little more gentle with it. There we go. The cream cheese is quite sticky, honestly, and very thick. All right, so here we go. Got that. Now, next what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your pudding, your lemon pudding on it. Okay, so here's your next layer. Turn this so you can see. I love these bowls. I've talked about them so much, but look, I've got my hand, I got a little grip back here. These are perfect, great, lightweight mixing bowls. And they can be found on my website at MissAnniesHomeAndKitchen.com. Okay, so then you spread out your lemon like this. And then the last layer is just Cool Whip. Doesn't that look so good? I just love it. I'm gonna lick this. Delicious. And then you're gonna put your Cool Whip on the top, which is 8 ounces of Cool Whip. On the top. This is a big tub. This is the 16 ounce. So you're gonna want to either use half of the 16 ounce or you're gonna use the 8 ounce. Okay, and you just spread this on the top. And then you put it in your refrigerator. And we actually are having company tomorrow. So I'm not going to taste this. I know you guys know it's gonna be amazing, but I'm gonna put it in my refrigerator overnight. You can just put it in for a couple of hours if you wanna serve it the same day. But we're gonna be having it tomorrow. So I'm gonna put it in overnight. I'm gonna put some saran wrap on the top and it's gonna be so delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, everyone. It's a good one from my very old cookbook, which I just love this thing. I'm gonna look through this book some more and I'm gonna see if I can find some even yummier, better recipes in here. I don't know if that's possible because I love this lemon one. But anywho, take care, everyone. Always remember that you can do hard things, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.